Welcome to the Garden Shop How to Garden video. In this video I want to explain a little bit about bare root hedging and how to store it if you're not able to use it immediately. It's a process called healing in. So I'm just going to show you what we have here. We have here a bag of about 30 bare root hedging plants. In this case we have beech hedging, which is probably one of the most common forms of bare root plants and a very common choice for hedging. It's a great choice for hedging because it's very hardy. It's able to take the minus 17 degrees that we've had over the last few years without any real effects on it. It's deciduous. Obviously you can see there's no green foliage on it right now, but it has the advantage that it retains its autumn leaves throughout winter, giving it, as you can see behind us actually, you can see that's a beech hedge planted along here. The leaves have died on it, but they retain it over the winter months until spring, which any time now new foliage will open up. So effectively you get good coverage all year round with a beech hedge. So regarding bare rooting anyway, I'm just going to show you what I mean by bare root, and I'll take out a bundle that I have here. So I'm going to stand in the shade because if you have a bare root hedge you don't want it getting exposed to sunlight, and it in fact shouldn't be out in the open for any length of time at all. So what bare root is really, it's when plants are sold in bundles like this without any container or without any soil around them. And what you get then is a bunch of plants with their roots exposed like that. Now it's advantages of bare root, it's better value because you can get quite a large number of plants without spending too much money. So if you want to plant a hedging or a grove of trees or an orchard, going down the bare root avenue or route is probably the best method or cheapest option for you. It's also, because you're getting, as I say, I have 10 in my hand here, they're easier to hold, easier to transport and easier to store. So that's really the advantages of them. Disadvantages of bare root, they can be slower to establish, but really if you treat them right you should have no problems and they should all be successful. So what I'm going to show you now is a process called healing in, and it's a process whereby if you buy bare root hedging and you haven't got time to plant them immediately, you can store them at home in your garden. A vegetable garden like what we have here is ideal, and you can store them there until you're ready to plant. So I'm going to show you that process now. For the meantime I'm just going to put this bare root hedge back into its bag here. So I'm putting all the roots away, keeping them well covered up, keep them out of wind, keep them out of the sun, keep them out of frost. They're the keys to keeping your bare roots alive during the winter months. So to heal in bare root, you need to create a fairly rough trench like what we have here. I'm just going to dig it out a little bit more with my garden fork. Nice big hole, one continuous trench. Nice to have deep soil like what we have here, perfect for the job. So I would reckon that's fine, because the idea of healing in, it's meant to be a quick job that you do within a few minutes. I'm going to take now the plants out, keep them tied up, drop them in the hole. Straight out of the bag, straight into the hole. And now I'm just going to backfill them. Maybe this is why they call it healing in. That's pretty much it. Lastly, just give it a quick step in. Now you can level all this off if you need to, but effectively the job is done there. The plants, as you can see, are covered with soil up to the roots. They're leaning over, that's fine. That's generally how you'll see bare root hedging when you buy them in a garden centre. Slightly leaning over. It's just a temporary process just to keep your plants stored until you're ready to plant them. So that's it. That's how to heel in bare root hedging video from thegardenshop.ie.